I've taken my time with this week's e-zine in order to respond to some of the feedback that I got from last week's e-zine when we touched on the whole issue of depression and the extent to which depression is in the mind. Now you might say to yourself, well, isn't that kind of bleedingly obvious? But what I mean is it is a construct of the mind. Even clinical depression, because of a chemical imbalance in the mind, is of the mind, in the mind, created by what you allow to go on in your mind. Now when I say you, I actually mean you, because to a greater or lesser extent, we are all depressed. Our minds are depressed, suppressed, from the extent to which they could actually roam free to do great things in this world if we didn't allow ourselves to be continually buried in the stored knowledge that we carry around with us, what you and I might call our baggage. So rather than talking more about depression in this video, which is what I was going to do, I want to talk about freeing ourselves from depression, because in reality our minds should soar. Our lives should soar. Our lives should be anything that we truly want them to be. And they can be anything that we truly want them to be if we just let ourselves off the hook of the thoughts that we carry around with us. The thoughts that we carry around with us are part and parcel of who we are. They are part and parcel of what has brought us to where we are in our lives. But the thoughts that we carry around with us only exercise power in our lives if we give them our attention. In our ordinary default state of mind, we automatically give those thoughts our attention, albeit very subconsciously. In order to starve our thoughts, in order to disempower them, we need to develop our presence in the moment. We need to be here in the moment. In reality, of course, that's the only place and time that we are, but our minds are often somewhere else. We need to ensure that our minds follow our bodies into the present moment, and what better way to do that than use our bodies as a sounding board for our minds, so that we can actually feel what it's like to be here, smell what it's like to be here, taste what it's like to be here, actually be here, come to our five senses, and rid ourselves of the tyranny of a suppressed or depressed mind, so that our lives can literally fly.